So I've earlier promised us I want to round off this presentation regarding Prometric exam registration for Saudi Council, nurses and health related professionals. Actually, it's the same process, it's the same steps, just that for nurses you have to choose for nurses, for other health professional, doctors, physiotherapists, radiographers, whichever that is your specialty, you can choose. It's always through Mumaris Plus. So previously we've been able to open an account through Mumaris Plus. So if, for instance, if you have not been able to watch my previous video, I made it a multi-series presentation. So I just want to round it off as a kind of summary with this one last presentation video regarding this Prometric exam registration. So I'll be sharing my slide for the process involved up to the end of booking for your exam. So I believe you can do it. Just go through the other videos I've made in my YouTube channel as a guide. You can do it. So now I'll be sharing my screen. If you can see, I have it here. So the first slide I have is just a bit of introduction. Saudi Council Prometric exam registration process by me. So the first process, if you could remember, we went through data flow verification. If you've not watched the video, I have two of it. The first is a bit of introduction, then the other one is advanced data flow. I was able to share my documents and everything regarding that. So as a kind of reminder, as you can see in the slide, you will be verified. Your education, in that education you will need your transcript, original degree certificate, secondary school leaving certificate or course completion certificate, whichever that applies to you. Then another verification, your license will be verified. So if your license has been expired, it's advised that you renew it before starting up the application. So your registration certificate as well for your home country, so you have to get that as well. Then your experience certificate, that will also be requested. So you need to get a letter from your current employer, at least 2 years experience for this. All this will need to be uploaded during the process of data flow verification. So it's advised that you have at least not maximum, at least 2 years experience. You don't have up to 2 years experience gap. So in the next, after that, I want to go through quickly go through some of the outcomes of the data flow verification. Although I've not seen, but it's possible for one to get an outcome that is discrepancy. Discrepancy means when there is a misinformation or a kind of discrepancy, that the information you provide there doesn't reflect the document you've submitted, or the information those bodies that are being verified, that is verifying your credibility, the information they are providing is not in the same, is not measuring up with the document you've provided. For instance, during my own verification, it got to a point I was asked to submit my apart from my letter of good standing, I also need to remember I've already uploaded this previously. So, but because it's a kind of confidential report, I don't really know what my Nursing and Midwifery Council have reported about me, because they don't need to say more, just to check that your name is in their register. Then I was asked also to resubmit, as in upload again, that my nursing certificate, which I did. So they might require a bit of additional information which you need to be aware of. So in the process, if you're able to get everything that is required, you will definitely get a positive outcome. So apart from discrepancy, another outcome you could get is unable to verify. This is a situation where there is a delay, or some of those bodies, because remember they will have to locate their email, their work email, the authentic email of your school, of your workplace, and all this body, and they will send them a mail asking them to verify whom you are and whatever that you've presented. So if those people are not replying and they kept following it up, no reply is coming, they could grade it unable to verify. But don't worry, whichever that is the, before they will come to the end of their verification, they will notify you. For instance, there was a time that I had a bit of delay in my workplace verifying my credibility. So it got to a point, I never knew what was happening. I never even knew they've sent the message, because all these things should be a confidential report. So they now send me a mail that this is what is happening. They've sent a mail to my workplace, but they are still waiting for their reply. They now reassure me that I shouldn't worry, that they'll be following it up. You understand? So it took a long while for my workplace to reply the mail, but they kept reminding them. So assuming at the end of the day they were not able to get in touch with those people were not able to reply, it will be graded as unable to verify, because they can't do anything about it. So it's advised that when this process is started, you have to make these people aware. You have to make, if possible, your workplace aware that such and such thing is coming, because they can neglect it, assuming if they are not expecting such, or they are not used to it. They might see such mail, they will not grade it as important. So that is it. Another is positive result, which is the expected outcome, meaning they are satisfied with the information you've provided and also the document. So I try to make it a kind of in bullet points, the process you have to go through. So after your data flow verification, the next is sign up at Prometric Plus, which if you can remember, we've already discussed that in my previous video. You can search for it and watch it. Then start your application. This will cost you about 200 SARS. Attach data flow report in the process. That is in this your Prometric account. You have to attach all this. You can watch the second video I made about Saudi Council registration. I discuss about the page. Yes, you will see that when you start your process, there is a provision for you to attach your data flow report, then submit your application, then pay for classification fee. Remember, you first of all be classified. So I want to digress a bit on what I've experienced. I've seen some people experience. Actually, for Saudi Council, their verification and classification is for nurses, because I've always shared this story. I came across some individuals who had just midwifery council. Those in Nigeria can connect easily, because we do have those that have single qualification. Maybe someone can just be a midwife, not a nurse. So in those situations, if you get just that your midwifery certificate, it might be difficult for them. In short, in most cases, difficult, because those individuals, they were not able to classify them. They didn't know where to classify their certificate. So they had issues. Some of them were able to work their way out to other country. Some had to go back to Nigeria. So that is our advice. If you're already in your education and you are still in the process of getting your nursing certificate, I will encourage you to get that first. It will be an added advantage for you, instead of coming just with your midwifery certificate. So you have to pay classification fee, which is 900 SARS. Then after you've been classified, you will be given an eligibility number. So within these 5 days, you will get it. And just let's say maximum of 1 week. Then you book your exam. For your exam booking, you have to do it at this portal, prometric.com, this website. Once you click on it, you will see the details. Everything is quite clear. You can choose your date and every other thing. Then once you've passed your exam, you need to activate your license. In most cases, the employer does this. In short, in most cases, the employers pay for some of these application fees. So you need to verify what your contract covers. So once your license has been activated, it will be updated every step that you are going through. Just check your Prometric Plus account. You'll be seeing every process you've completed. Everything is being updated there. So that is just it. I think I've been able to get at you with this, and with this presentation and videos, I believe no one could claim not to know the process involved for data flow registration, and also Prometric up to the point of getting your license for Prometric exam for Saudi Arabia. So I'm so happy that you stay till the end. Please subscribe to my channel, like or can comment. I will be making more videos. I told us earlier I will be making a video regarding how I was able to get my license. All this I was able to get in Saudi Arabia. It will be coming in the subsequent videos. How I applied for my visa in Saudi Arabia, how I got my USRN, UKRN. All this I have, but perhaps I will start from step 1, which is how I got my visa to take my exam, NCLEX exam in Philippines. Yes, I got my visa in Saudi Arabia. So thank you for staying by. Bye.